Good afternoon, everybody. There's nobody on yet, so I'm just gonna chill. Let's wait for some people to get on, and we'll get on with this real talk. Um, so I'll start off. By saying my name. I'm Santonio Sorello. I go by Santonio, but my real name is Santo. Um, I'm making this YouTube video because I have a story, and I think it's time that people heard it, and maybe it will inspire people to do good in life, to go further in life. I'm not sure, but if I can help one person um, overcome things that they don't believe that they can, then I did my job. You know what I mean? So I'm on here to let people know real talk, about life, about, you could die tomorrow. And at that point, you don't let nothing or anybody stop you from being what you want to be. Being who you want to be or where you want to be. And I feel like, people could do anything. You can do anything you set your mind to. As long as you put your mind to it, it can be achieved. And take it from me firsthand. I was 15 years old, and I lost my pops. Me and him got into a car accident. I was sleeping in the back seat, and when I woke up, I was on the floor in the back seat. There's glass everywhere. I looked up, and I saw my pops gasping for air. His tongue was hanging out of his mouth, his eyes was closed, and I leaned over him. I tried to wake him up, and he wouldn't wake up. Now, at 15 years old, you don't know what to do in a situation like that, And I saw blood from me dripping onto him, and I tried to get him to wake up, and he wouldn't. So my adrenaline kicked in. I kicked the door open. I get out of the car. I'm trying to pull him out of the car, and there was this guy. And, our car was like this, and the truck was like this. So this guy says, "Hey, look, man, don't touch him. He can go into shock." So I turned around, and, I look at the guy, and I said, "Hey, what happened?" And he looks at me, and he's like, "Oh, your dad swerved, smashed into the cement pillar, and that's what happened." He was like, "But you really need to sit down. Your head split wide open." At that point, I looked at him. I said, "What do you mean?" I go back to the car, which the car was crushed. And I go back to the car, and I look in the side mirror. My whole head was split open, and I'm seeing my whole inside of my head. My face was covered in blood. My shirt was covered in blood. So, I sit down, and, I started feeling lightheaded, and I was scared, waiting for the ambulance to come. He said, "Oh, I called 911, the ambulance on their way." So I was waiting, and when the ambulance came, they took me, they wrapped my head up, and all I could think about was how's my pops. And the ambulance guy was like, "Oh, they took him in a helicopter, he's gonna be fine." So I'm like, "All right, he's in a helicopter, he's gonna be fine. They're gonna take him to the hospital." But the whole ride to the hospital for me in the ambulance, I'm like, "Yo, how's my dad? How's my dad?" The guy was asking me questions. "Oh, what day is it? What time is it?" And I was telling him everything. I was on point. So thank God my skull didn't get cracked open, just my head. So I make it to the hospital, and throughout the whole surgery and everything, I was awake. I was in the Poconos in Pennsylvania, and So they're doing surgery on me. You know, I got a hold of my brother and my ex-sister-in-law, and they came up to the hospital, and the whole time I'm like, how's my dad? How's my dad? So supposedly, I believe it was 11:30 that morning, he passed away. This was 2005. It was I believe it was June 15th. That's when it happened. And it was a long time ago. I'm 29 years old now. So it was rough. It was rough, you know. I finally get released. They put a drainage tube in my head and gave me medication, sent me home. I had to get 100 stitches on the inside of my head, 125 stitches on the outside of my head, and 25 staples. Had to refix my head back together. I'm sorry I'm not shaved or anything like that. I don't, you know, didn't really have time. Just figured I'd come on here, do a little short video, and just talk. So I'm gonna try to do a lot more videos and talk a lot more about the struggle and how it's real and how only you and you only can overcome your struggles and your battles. And take it from me, someone who's been there, who lost so much, overcame his battles, and became to where I am now. And I just want, if I can help one person, just one person, I did my deed. And I hope to help millions of people. I want to help so many people. This is the only way I know how. I'll tell my story, and I will tell you the real, not stuff that I know nothing about, stuff that I've been through, the struggle, the real, what I'm going through now. And for all that, you're gonna have to stay tuned. But what I'm gonna need you to do is smash on them likes. I don't really know how this works. I don't know if I'm gonna get subscribers. But if you can subscribe. The more the merrier. You know what I mean? I just want people to see this. I want people to understand that in life there's gonna be hurdles. In life there's gonna be people who will try to bring you down, and life will try to bring you down. But I'm here to tell you, you and only you can overcome anything. You can overcome all your problems, but you have to do it. You have to want to do it. You have to want to overcome your problems. You have to want to get better. You have to want to do better, and you can. It's as much as you think it's hard, it's not. As long as you have a support system and you have somebody there who you can count on and who you can talk to, I'm right here now. I'll talk to you if you want to talk to me. I'll accept messages. You guys can message. You guys can comment. You guys can tell me about your problems if you want to privately. I'll give you ways to talk to me privately, and you can tell me about your problems, and I'll try to help you as the best of my abilities. Because I've been through a lot. I'm 29 years old, and I lost both of my parents. You know what I mean? I lost my nephew. I lost my niece. I lost my brother. I lost my other brother. I can tell you how life is, and how hard life is. And if you will let me, I can do everything in my power to help you. And that's all I want to do. I want a chance to help you, and at the same time, I want you guys to help me. If you make me big, and I become big, that's because of you guys. But I'm not here for it. I'm here to help you guys. You guys want to make me big? That's fine. My phone just glitched because my battery's on 20%. But for that simple fact, I'm going to get off of here, charge up my phone, and I'll probably be on later today or tomorrow. But either way, I want you guys to watch this. Subscribe if you can. If not, like. And hopefully, if I make it big, I could do more things. And that's it. That's where I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to the point where I can help millions and billions of people, and I know I can, because I've been there. I've been through the hurt. I've been through the struggle, and I've been through the real, and I'm still here. I'm right here, and I just want a shot, and I want a chance to help people, because I know what it's like to be hurt. I know what it's like to not have nobody. You know, yes, I have a big family, I do, and I'm grateful for it. But at the same time, there's things in your life that you can't go to your family, and there's things that you got to figure out for yourself. So, you know, with that said and done, I'm going to go charge my phone. I hope you guys enjoy this little input that this is my starter video. It's going to be like plenty of more, and I'm going to talk about more, and I'm going to explain more about my personal life and about what you guys can do and how good you guys can do if you're going through a struggle, to overcome it and be positive. Just positive vibes here. There's no judgment. There's no criticism. It's just me talking to you. And if you guys are going through a struggle and you guys want to talk to me, you can talk to me. I'm a strong believer in God, as you can see. I got all tatted. You know, my nephew who passed away, St. Michael prayer. I got all these prayers here. I'm very into God. I believe strongly in the fact that I should have been dead. The doctors told my family I wasn't going to make it, but I'm here. I'm here, and I'm here for a reason. I'm here to talk to you guys and let you guys know that if you need a support system, if you need somebody to talk to, if you're going through a struggle, I'm right here. So with that said and done, I'm going to charge my phone. Everybody have a blessed day. And I'll talk to you guys later.